You chaired a COBRA meeting over the weekend. Was the Prime Minister there?
He wasn't, but it is my job to chair COBRA meetings, and I briefed him yesterday morning at about 8 o'clock personally.
I mean, we've got a red extreme heat warning. Do you not think the Prime Minister should perhaps have been at that meeting?
No, it's literally my job to chair COBRA. In my department, I have the Civil Contingency Secretariat, which is responsible for coordinating the response across the whole of government. That's what we've done in the two COBRA meetings that we've had. And as I say, I briefed the Prime Minister yesterday morning at 8 o'clock myself.
Yeah, and where was he this weekend, Mr. Malthouse?
I don't know his exact whereabouts. I briefed him by...
Oh, I can tell you. He was at Chequers having a party.
Right. Oh, yes. Sorry, I did read that in the media, yes.
So while the country was preparing for its worst heat wave in a generation, the Prime Minister was having a party at Chequers.
Well, I have to tell you, having chaired COBRA on Saturday and then briefed the Prime Minister at 8 a.m. on Sunday, I did have some of my family around for lunch in my constituency on Sunday lunchtime as well.
I know, but you're not Prime Minister, sir, are you? I mean, do you think that the Prime Minister's just kind of decided, you know, he's going to be leaving the job pretty soon anyway, so there's no point in him paying attention and being part of these very important meetings?
No, as I say, that's completely unfair. We communicated on the Saturday or Friday as well. And then, as I say, I briefed him at 8 o'clock on Sunday morning. So he's right across this. I think this is a very unfair characterization of the media around this particular issue, right? It is my job to chair COBRA. It's my job to coordinate across government and then to be accountable to him, which is exactly what I did yesterday morning when I briefed him.
I mean, you know the point I'm making, Ms. Malthouse, don't you? It goes to leadership, doesn't it? And you would have thought that when we're facing something like this, the leader of the country would want to be in the meeting so he can perhaps lead our response. Well,
look, the Prime Minister has to deal with lots of things on a daily basis. That's why he...
Like organising parties at Chequers?
That's why he appoints Secretaries of State to deal with those issues. And as I say, we are now well coordinated. We're stood up. We're facing a difficult 48 hours possibly, and that we hope and expect that people understand that it's going to be very hot. They'll look out for the vulnerable and adapt their behaviour so we can all get through it as safely as possible.